Alright guys, Crowbar Gym, Hansel Conroy. So we're inside the Crowbar Gym here. And let's see, second day on Prolong. And pretty much it's been easy. First day, completed it. Actually stretched out the package, meaning, I'm going to show you the package in a couple of minutes. The plan throughout the night, in a sense. Just because, usually you get headaches the first day, and that's like the detoxing. And that's why you got to drink a lot of water. So remember, Prolong is a 5-day mimicking fast that technically is there to help you really detox your whole body. It also promotes stem cell growth, and it also promotes recovery. Okay, it also fights disease and also weight loss as well. And for some people, they do lose a lot of weight. Usually it's like 7 pounds, and that 7 pounds, to be frank, it's a lot of it is water weight. If likely you'll depending on the person, you can probably lose up to 3 pounds a week, and that's actually a really good start for a lot of people. You can do Prolong, for example. Probably like every month. You can do it 3 times a year. You can skip a month. So it just depends, how the person wants to use it. So I'm using it for healing, and I'm also using it for, because I have a lot of injuries from the military, and I have like bad shoulders. And of course, we got ankles and knees and back. So when you eat bad food, this right here promotes. So any kind of fasting usually does the trick. But the beauty about the Prolong system is that you're mimicking a fast. So Dr. Longo is the man who technically developed this. L Nutra is the company, and Prolong is the system. Eventually went through its trials. Of course, they used like yeast and mice and all that. And eventually, they went and used Prolong, to technically fight cancer, and it's a very, very effective tool in that respect. Of course, the beauty about it is they also found out, since they are fighting cancer, that it has also all these other promotional things. I would also say too that this is also good to promote muscle, not loss, but muscle gain. So if you're technically losing muscle, this is also great to promote muscle gain. The reason why is because, and we'll get into diet in a couple seconds, is that you're doing a ketosis diet using plants. So it's technically a whole food plant-based diet, ketosis style of fasting. So how does that work? Well, the reality is that means protein is low, okay? Specifically in this one. Low, and I say retrospectively because protein is not really that much needed compared to what people have thought in the past. So, usually around, the basic individual can take in like 25%. Okay, and depending on how big you are and how much energy you're taking in, that's a good start. If you're like an athlete doing ultra runs and you're working out every day and stuff like that, yeah, your protein's going to be a lot higher. But that's what you do on the regular world. In the Prolong, we're bringing the protein down, and as I showed a video prior, that excessive protein does not promote good health. Okay, phytonutrients do. And so then the plants that we're going to use in here pretty much that's the key to the Prolong box, right? When we say Prolong box, right? So we're talking about like vegetables, right? And that's what we're trying to get into. Now there's no fruits last time I checked in here. Last time I checked on the little data sheet, and that's really to promote sugar, bring sugar down. And I say that because while like McDougall and some of these other like plant-based doctors say sugar is not the issue, for the program sugar is going to be low. So when you look at a whole food plant-based diet and you're using food density, for example, the person's sick. The reality is that you want to bring down the sugar, or even have none of it at all, so no sugar. Then the second thing is you definitely don't want any oil, okay? And then the third thing as well is you don't want any salt, okay? Those are if you're sick, if you're heart disease and all these other things. But that you can also do that in your own diet. But Prolon does that. There's definitely no salt. There's natural sugars in here, and there's also natural. And they come from real food. There's also natural salty things in here too as well that come from real food that you're like, well, it tastes like salt. Okay, so I'm gonna get into the box pretty soon in the system. This is the Prolong box. Put a little light on here. Okay, get this nice 5-day mimicking fast box. And this is how it is. It's a fresh one. So pretty much we got day 1, day 2, 3, 4, and 5, like I stated. And you get this awesome, make sure I get it in there, water bottle. See? Just like that. Cool. Put this back here. So what do we get on the first day? So I'll show you guys really quickly. Alright, so this is pretty much day 1. So we're going to go through day 1 right here. And this is a meal plan that you get inside. Alright, so right there, day 1, pretty much L Nutra bar, tea, and this awesome supplement right there. So the L Nutra bar is that right there. So you have that as your breakfast. Okay. Then you have these assortments of teas. And then, you know, this is really, I would say, to you know, just kind of keep you full and keep you busy. So that's, and they also have these herbal teas that do have antioxidants, so that's why they're there. There you go. And I use the microwave. They do suggest to brew, but either way it works. And then of course DHA, like I said, recently DHA has been kind of deemed not a good supplement. So, but if you're fasting, I don't think it's an issue because you're on a fasted state. But if you are taking DHA, it might be good to look at the study and see if that's really something that you need. Most likely you don't. Just because we already had VegSource is a good group. They've said no, it's not a good thing. I think Dr. Campbell or another plant-based doctor said that that wasn't a good thing either once they read the science behind it. Dr. Longo, of course, likes it because it's in the 5-day mimicking fast, so we're good. And I think Dr. Khan is on the same plan as well, so I always talk about Dr. Khan as well. And because he actually endorsed this, so I saw that this was a good product for that. And that guy is a cardiologist, so check him out too. So we have that. All right, what's next? Butternut squash soup. Okay, and these the NR1, so those are, and then crackers and olive oils. So pretty much this is a vegetable powder supplement. Okay, so it has minerals and vitamins. So that's what you get there. And mind you, you're going to put your body under stress. So unfortunately, you do have to take supplements. Okay. Then the second thing is the soups. Soups are actually really good. A lot of people, some people like them, some people don't. But there's actually a couple of different boxes that you can get. So this one is a butternut squash soup. It's very good. It's very tasty. And let's look at the nutritional facts. So as you can tell, most of the soups look just like this. Very low protein, higher in carbs, and then of course higher in fats. The bars here, these are actually higher. These are higher in fats, okay, like 22 grams of fat. So this will keep you full. And like I said, it's a keto diet, but plant-based keto diet. Okay, we also have the crackers, okay, as well. So we have the kale crackers, and they're actually really good. I wouldn't mind having a whole bag of these actually, and dipping them into some hummus, but that's a different story. But they're really good too. And as we already know, kale, what is it? Yeah, kale is really good for you. And let's see how much we got. So carbs, 12 grams, 5 grams of protein. That's pretty high. Didn't even notice that. And we have, oh look, fat, 13. So that's pretty high in fat. So we're going to put that over there. Okay. Real olives, if you need fat. So definitely go down that route. Okay. And then we also have the little L bar. So that's good, like when you're having a real rough day, you want to get that. All right, now we're for dinner, so got dinner right here. So dinner is pretty much, like again, you can, you know, I had dinner probably like around 10 o'clock because I felt pretty full on this, and mind you, I eat a lot. And this is like 1,000 calories or something like that. So minestrone, so that's the second soup. Okay, just like that. And we also have another L bar. Boom, L bar, just like that. Good. So that's why you have 2 of them. So that's pretty much the first day of the 5-day mimicking fast. So what are the effects today? Pretty much I am feeling a little bit leaner. and so that's, I feel light, and then surprisingly I have a lot of energy. It's kind of crazy. I don't know how it works, but I do usually be dragging, but I actually have more energy today. And then so I feel really good. I feel really powerful. Like I said, I even had a workout. So, and then I've just been drinking the hell out of this delicious tea the whole day. And then when it comes to eating, like people eating around me and stuff like that, I'm not really having any cravings. I mean, I can tell the food smells good, but the reality is like I'm not like, oh, I need to. I'm starving. Mind you, I've done many, I've done many what's it called, fasts. So the reality is very, very effective. I feel great, and I actually do feel my joints, and I feel my injuries doing a lot better. I do a lot of martial arts, so I still kind of feel a little bit overworked, is what it is. And then also too, not I don't always eat the best in retrospect, like I already stated. So that means that sometimes I'll have to eat some oil if I'm going out, or there'll be too much sugar in something, or it's not the right kind of sugar, meaning it's like bad sugar instead of like fruits or vegetables. Try to pack my lunch, but life gets in the way, of course, right? So that's why this program is made, so clean. Technically you're doing a cleanse. All right. So if you guys have any questions about the Prolong box, feel free to send me any messages, and then I'll answer your questions. And then also too, if you want to use some of these techniques and tactics, I can also explain to you how to do that, because that's really what you take from here is like, how do you technically reduce your calories later on, or how you use food density, and because eventually you do have to have a caloric deficit. Even with food density, it's technically you're eating a certain amount of foods, and then you're also with those amount of foods, technically you don't have to think so much, but you also get, how do you fight cravings, and there's a lot of things that we get addicted to. So Crowbar Gym out, and hope to see you guys in here, okay, in here for the new year, right, after the new year and your New Year's resolution. So remember, book a free consultation with us. We do a free demo here, and that's what we need to do, get you guys back on track for the coming pretty much for the coming summer, and we'll get you lean, we'll get you strong, and we'll work on your goals. All right, take care.